What's up, Castronauts? Chef Kaz in the house. Just doing a little flexing. What's up, my 11-inch pythons? To the millions and millions of Chef Kaz's Castronauts. Just combined the two greatest wrestlers of all time into one even greater chef. Alright, so this is going to be a Chef Kaz quick hits. Little show here on everybody's favorite food. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts. You've seen these before. You ever see them in the chicken? That's the breast right there. That's the muscle. You know, think about that. If you ever have the opportunity to see real chickens being picked out for your chicken, it's a good opportunity. When I was in Bangladesh, I would go to the market, and there was this whole, outdoor market, basically, like one strip. We have some very regimented cleaning, let's say high level of cleanliness here compared to what they had. Everything basically on the ground. But, it also just came from the ground, so just saying. So the little chickens, you'd go over to the little chicken coop, you'd be like, I want that one. They'd put it on the scale, the chicken would be flopping around in the scale, right? And I didn't like to kill my own chickens. A lot of people kill it, so that way it's fresher. You literally just kill it, and eat it then. Some people some people think that tastes better. If you ever have that opportunity, Japanese especially are into that. They have tableside preparations where some whatever they're eating, I'm not sure honestly if it's a fish or a game animal, but it's actually killed. I think it may be with Peking duck. They actually kill it at the tail, then they take it back and take care of it. That I'm not 100% sure about. Don't hold Chef Kaz. That something in that vein, though, I know. And we see that at restaurants where we say, I want that lobster or I want that fish. It's not that foreign to us, but the food tastes fresher. It's not preserved. And the interesting thing to me about the Japanese thing that I heard also was they believe it carries more energy for you, for the body. What you get from it is actually greater that way. It's not just that it's taste and everything like that. So, I want to show you guys at home today, Chef Kaz, quick tip on how to get the most out of your chicken breast. So, a lot of people like to make these boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and they always say, how do I make my chicken not tough and dry? Well, first off, if you're cooking something that you just got out of the package, right? We all know these types of packages, and I wish we had a better, system than this, because this just seems so wasteful. So people out there involved with, production of, packaged goods, let's come up with a better system for a whole, the packaging. I don't know. We can figure that out, I think. So look how thick this is. So if you cook this, think about what cooking does. It denatures proteins and it coagulates proteins. So that's not that important. That's what the process of adding heat is, right? But you're cooking it through, right? So the outside is going to cook real fast, but the inside also needs to be cooked, especially with poultry. You need to cook this to 165 internal temperature. Okay? So what I want you to think about then is the fact that even when you're cooking the inside, you're still cooking the outside. That's why you get this tough chicken breast that's totally dried out, because it's too thick. You have to get all the way to the center, and these chicken breasts come from these chickens. The reason I went off on that Bangladesh example is because there the chickens are so much smaller, and you see what normal people eat, not these big big hens or whatever they are, but they're much smaller. And you would never see a piece of meat coming out of a chicken this big. That's a big effing chicken. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to show you how to get the most out of your chicken breast, and the most being the most product, as well as the most taste and flavor and even options. Alright, so what you want to do is place the chicken breast on the side like this. Okay? You're going to take your knife. Again, this is Culinary Institute of America technique. I hope they don't mind me quoting them. It's promotional, so I can't imagine it'll be bad. I am a graduate. Class of September 2009. So you're going to choke up on the knife. I describe this, hello, this is weird. I describe this as choking up on a baseball bat or a golf club or a tennis racket. If you've ever played sports, you just have more control, right? So you're going to cut through the chicken breast sideways, and I realize I probably should have gone on the other angle, but you can see where I came out the other side. If you get some there. Now that's not beautifully done, but you can see you have now a much thinner chicken cutlet to work with. In addition to what you just did, basically just cutting the chicken breast in half. Another element you can add to this is tenderizing it a little bit. Okay? So you want to have your meat hammer, and let's get a piece of plastic wrap. And what we're going to do again is we're just going to flatten it out. This must be great video, great all-time video. Is there a Video Archives Hall of Fame? Does this have to wait 5 years? I mean, come on. This is like very fun too. There's something strangely enjoyable about that. And tenderized. Let's flip it. Another interesting way to tenderize, hopefully you can hear me over the beating of the meat. Yeah. That was straight up Jim from The Office. And by the way, if you like The Office and you haven't watched the British version of The Office, that's like, you can't even claim to be like a fan. You have to see that. You have to see, like, because it's not better. It's not worse. It's just you see where the ideas came from. It's kind of cool. So there's something definitely enjoyable about this, but you can use other things. Green papaya. And even I think ripe papaya is really good for tenderizing meat. Let's just flip the camera now. So that original chicken breast we started with is now you can see how much thinner that is. Right. Flatter. It's going to cook more evenly. You're not going to end up with those really dry edges. Right? It's still a little bit thinner at the end than in the center, but nothing like it was compared to before. Right? And what I did, I'm just going to throw that over there. Okay, what I did is just all my chicken breast from that whole package, like that. I guess I'm learning this. And now I've got, instead of having 4 overly big chicken breasts, I've got 8, of these half chicken breasts. Again, you're probably getting the more proper amount of protein, for really what you should be eating, and you're getting a better cooked piece of chicken. And you're saving value. You buy like that package of 4 chicken breasts for $12. If you're getting a good quality chicken, then you're now getting 8 servings for $12, and you probably only need 1 of those halves per serving for really the amount of protein that most people should be eating. So, and that's something you want to check with somebody who knows a little bit more about you specifically, or you can contact me at Chef Kaz on Twitter. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to ask somebody who knows more than I do. Believe me, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. That's why I'm giving these shout-outs to people who do. So, and feel free to post on that. The veins, look at the blood running through the veins. Let the blood run through the veins. All right, as the astronauts know, when the teeth get started crunching together, that's when I'm excited. It's time to go back to work. Everybody have a great day out there. Peace. Shout out to Dr. D. Let's get this one up and live. Peace!